going on, guys? It's Asthmatic here, and I want to give a overview of external storage on the Xbox One. So your Xbox One that you have either has a 500 gigabyte internal hard drive or a 1 terabyte. Either way, you're pretty good starting off with your storage. Well, obviously with the 1 terabyte, you're good for a little bit longer than just starting off. But if you're like me and you get a lot of games and you're installing a lot of stuff and you don't really like to uninstall that much stuff, you find yourself bumping up against that capacity pretty quickly. So what I went ahead and did was got a external 2 terabyte hard drive which connects over USB 3.0, and it works great because it plugs in. When you plug it in, you set it up and it just integrates that storage right into what's already on your system. And as far as your Xbox is concerned, I now have 3 terabytes for me because I have the Halo 5 Xbox with the 1 terabyte internal, 2 terabyte out. So when I look at my storage, it's just 3 terabytes total. So, but I wanted to give the overview of like what you actually need in order to, what a hard drive has to be in order to be usable and how setting it up actually works. So your requirements for a hard drive to be able to be used with your Xbox One is that it has to be at least 256 gigabytes in capacity, which is not a problem. And like for me, I would recommend getting something at least 2 terabytes just because that's really where you're going to actually start getting the most bang for your buck. It has to be USB 3.0. All 3 of the USB ports on the Xbox One are 3.0, so you can plug it in wherever is most convenient for you. You can use a hard drive less than 256 gigabytes, like something like a flash drive even, but you can't use it to store games or apps, only media files. So music or videos or anything like that you want to play on your Xbox, you can plug in your flash drive with that stuff on it, but you won't be able to put your Halo 5 game saves on there. So how do you actually set this up? Well, the first thing you're going to do is plug in the hard drive. Big surprise there. But you plug that thing in and it should auto-detect that you've plugged in a new type of storage, and it will guide you through, take you through some on-screen instructions of setting it up. It's really easy. You pretty much just give it a name and say whether or not you want to use the entire device for Xbox storage, and if you do, you just say yeah. It formats it, which is a problem because it's already blank, and then there you go. And then you can actually go in My Games and Apps, and I need to make sure that it's actually the same way in the new Xbox One experience, which it looks like it is. You go in My Games and Apps, and when you're looking at apps, you have this thing that says Storage Device. It's a drop-down menu, and it can either be all, and then it has internal, and then it will have any external devices located there. So you can view things that are only on your internal drive, only on the external, or just everything, so you can see everything that you have. So no matter where your stuff is, you can get to it. And then if you want to move things from internal to the external drive, you can go to individual games, press the hamburger button, hit manage, and then you can do an either copy or a move. So moving it is just moving it, but say if you wanted to use your external hard drive as a backup, then you could just copy everything to that drive, and then I don't know, if your house is on fire or something like that and you can only grab one thing, you just grab that drive, yank it off, and jump out the window. And you don't lose anything. So that's what you can do there. You can have it one, the other, both. So it's a really simple system. I know this video is not very long, but that's fine because there's not really a lot of weird details about this. External storage on the Xbox One just works. It's awesome. If anything, it's a little bit faster than using the internal drive, but I'm not I don't know that much about the tech of the internals to know whether or not there's actually truth there, but it feels better. So thank you guys very much for stopping by. This has been Asthmatic talking about external storage on the Xbox One, and we'll see you guys next time.